I'm honored to receive this award, but I'm truly humbled as I stand next to these 9 other students and the rest of my peers in this room. There are some truly incredible people here who inspire me daily. I've had a challenging 4 years at Carolina, but I walk away incredibly grateful for my time here and excited to talk to you guys about 2 things I've learned while I was here: the value of friendship and the value of failure. So I'd like to start with friendship because that seems a little bit easier to talk about. And I think the best place to begin would be by thanking my guest, Courtney Porter. Everybody needs a friend like Courtney in their life. She's someone who's always been there for me to provide me advice and support, whether it be small things like which section of a class to take or which not to take, or bigger things like how to respond from getting denied from the business school my first time applying. Courtney has been a friend who's always had my back and has always been the person I knew I could come to about anything at Carolina. Thank you for making me feel treasured and for helping me believe that I'm bigger than the hurdles in front of me. I would also like to thank another friend, my fiancée, Anna. Her GPA is actually a few hundredths of a point higher than mine, but we all know girls are smarter than guys, so I think it's fair that us guys get our own section, because it'd be all girls up here otherwise. But seriously, we've been through a lot these 4 years, and you've been the rock that keeps me grounded and the smiling face that helps me endure whatever I'm struggling with. Also, I'm butting you up right now because it would be dope to be a trophy husband. Anyways, these women are just 2 of the many people who have showed me the immense value of friendship. As my time at Carolina comes to an end, I urge my peers who still have time left here, and even those leaving, to make time for those around you. Put your friends first, because it pays dividends larger than a good GPA and larger than a good salary. And more importantly, larger than just investing in yourself. Friends shape you and build you to the person you are, so choose wisely, but invest fully. The other thing I've learned here at Carolina is the value of failure. Now, this may sound pretty weird, especially coming from somebody who hates losing more than they like breathing, but hear me out. When I say failure is important, I'm not saying be okay with losing, and I'm definitely not saying try to fail. What I am saying, however, is fail forward. Fail fast and fail often. Take calculated risks and know that it's okay if you fail because you're stronger than your mistakes. The easiest way for me to illustrate what I'm trying to say is through my sport, pole vault. In pole vault, you get 3 attempts at each bar. If you succeed in those 3 attempts, you move on to the next height and the process continues. But if you fail on all 3 attempts, you're out of the competition. It's essentially you versus the bar. And a little secret about this sport, the bar always wins. What this means is you will always end the meet failing 3 times. Even if you set 10 world records, win the Olympics, see a flying pig, I don't know, you lose 3 times in a meet at the minimum. Now, I'm not a world record holder by any stretch of the imagination, but I have seen all my success in this sport come from times when I've pushed myself, times when I've just sent it, when I've tried something new and intimidating, but this also has been when I've had my biggest failures. What the sport has taught me is that you have to fail to succeed. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. Failure shows you where you're at and highlights where you want to be. It can be a wake-up call to show you areas you're slacking and areas that need more detail and attention. Failure also makes the comeback that much more beautiful. Shout out to my man Tiger Woods. I'll end with the quote from the other GOAT, MJ, because I feel like it's illegal to give a speech in Chapel Hill and not quote him. He said, "I have failed over and over in my life, and that's why I succeed." Personally, I couldn't agree more. Thank you to my coaches and to my teammates, and thank you guys for listening. I hope the rest of finals goes well.